Right now, South African Global Sumud Flotilla activists are scheduled to return home at about 9:30 this morning after attempting to establish a human corridor to break the siege of Gaza and being imprisoned by Israel.
And then, as we've been saying, it's an interesting one. They, of course, were released to Jordan. They're making their way home. They're just about to touch down. That flight is on schedule.
Yeah.
And, of course, we have our team out at the OR Tambo International Airport ready and waiting. And you saw them this morning. Griselda Lewis, Khayalihle Khumalo, Sophie Mukwena also there. And they will be keeping you abreast of developments.
In fact, let's hand it to them right now as they bring us to the end of Morning Live. We're going to say goodbye to you so that we can give them more time. And we look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a great day.
Well, thank you very much to you both, Sakina, as well as Leanne. And as we reported a bit earlier on, we were expecting a number of activists to arrive here at OR Tambo International Airport. Solidarity activists, of course, waiting for that flight to land here at OR at about 9:30 this morning. Let's just take a look at one of the placards here. I'm going to ask my colleague Kwazi Manzi just to show you this one placard that says here, "Send Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi's team to Israel." Quite ironic that, we have this placard here. You would know, of course, that the second day of the appearance of the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, of course, starting at 9 o'clock at the ad hoc committee, a second day of him, of course, talking about the allegations that he had made earlier relating to interference within the criminal justice system. So I found that quite ironic that we have one of these placards which says, "Send Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi's team to Israel." One of the others that we see here is "Children deserve love, not bombs." Of course, you would know that this global Sumud Flotilla had been trying to get humanitarian aid into Gaza. This, of course, being medical supplies as well as food due to the humanitarian crisis there. Let's bring in some of these activists now that are here at OR Tambo International Airport. Sir, thank you very much for your time this morning. A very interesting placard. I guess you're calling for more to be done in order to resolve the situation in Gaza and to stop the ongoing war that is ravaging.
That's correct. Why we chose the Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi placard is because, like him, he's fighting against a group that is just above the law, and same to Israel. They go on like they're above the law, and whatever the law says, they go against it. And I think he took the stand against it to show that one person can make a difference. And I think with the flotilla showing the same thing, that even though they managed to intercept their ships, the people still of Gaza managed to get food in a different way, and humanitarian aid still got to them eventually in different ways and forms. So exactly as that, we're hoping that the same result comes from the flotillas, and whatever everybody's taking their sacrifice to do to get humanitarian aid to Gaza, we hope the same gets there in the same way that Mkhwanazi is trying to get justice for the country of South Africa.
All right, quite a juxtaposition there. Thank you very much, sir. I see the whole family is here, wife and children, woke up very early this morning. Why was it important for you to come here and show solidarity, ma'am?
It was very important for us as we strongly believe that this is a genocide. We want to show our support. I mean, us as civilians, there's not much we can do, but just to show our support and spread the word.
All right, thank you very much indeed. Some of the activists, some of the first to arrive here at OR Tambo International Airport. Just a couple of moments, I guess just a little over a half an hour to that aircraft expected to land from Qatar here at OR Tambo International Airport. I can certainly tell you there has been quite a lot of support here at the airport in anticipation for the arrival of the 6 South African activists were on that global Sumud Flotilla trying to get humanitarian aid to Gaza. Well, that's where we're going to have to leave it on Morning Live. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. The agenda is up next, and we'll continue our rolling coverage here from OR Tambo International Airport. That aircraft expected to land at 9:30.